welcome to Money Chat Now. Money Chat Now is a politically charged stock market pre-show giving you the politics of the day and the biggest moves in the stock market. It is presented with comedic common sense and just the right amount of sarcasm by an expert in financial literacy. Oh, and sarcasm, by the way. And hey, that's me, Larry Steinhouse. Today is Friday, November 4th. I want to welcome you to the show. We are here live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and you can find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Hey, please search Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse. Then you can follow me there as well. And if you'd like to connect to me personally, you can go to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com. And there you will find my social media connections, my email, and my text message information as well. That's contactlarry.com. Hey, just a reminder, if you are watching online, hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Money Chat Now page on Facebook. You can also find Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse Show on Spotify, so please go there and subscribe as well. And you can comment live during the show on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And please say hi so I know you're watching. And by the way, if you haven't joined the Money Chat Now fan page, you really should join that fan page and also watch it from there, because that way you can make sure you can always see the show. If you like the Money Chat Now fan page, you can still view the show when I'm in Facebook jail. And apparently I get there quite often. Anyway, I'll be able to transmit there from another account. So please also go to the Money Chat Now fan page, like it so you never miss a show due to the fascist book censors. All right, on today's show, we're going to be talking about the market recap. We're going to be talking about Pelosi and DePape, or Pape, whatever the heck his name is, and Trump's continuing saga. Real quick, I'm going to say hello to a couple people online saying hi. Oh, it looks like we've got, we've got James saying hi from YouTube. We got my lovely wife saying hi. We got Tommy saying hi. We got TJ saying hi. We got Ken the Democrat saying hi. We got Tom saying hi. And we got Tom the Painter saying hi. Hey, Tom, what's going on, man? Enjoy the show. Money Chat Now, of course, is brought to you by Investor Schooling, and you can attend a complimentary class next Thursday by going to investorschooling.com, and there you will learn about real estate investing and stock options trading from those who do it every day. Last night, we actually talked about how to protect yourself from liability. It was actually a really great session. All right. Do you guys know how to share this program? Hey, underneath the video is a share button. So Tom and James and Ken, all you guys underneath, hit that share button. Just press the share button and choose from Share Now from the drop-down button. I want to thank everybody for sharing the show. So many people are sharing it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I bet your friends find it as enjoyable as you do. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. Actually, yesterday kind of ended up better than I thought it would. When the Dow closed down, it actually closed down about 150 points, but it was a lot worse at the beginning of the day, and the Dow even entered positive territory a few times yesterday, but couldn't hold on to it. It also looked like the S&P and NASDAQ also couldn't fully recover, and they ended down as well. The S&P ended down about 40 points, and the NASDAQ continued getting beat up from the day before, and it ended down about 182 points. It was down over 300 points the day before. So we've fallen quite a bit since Wednesday, but it's predicted. It was predicted, and I said it. I said it on the show. I said it a few times. I said that the Dow would peak at 33,000, and then it would fall. October was a fantastic month, but now we're in November, and earnings season is ending soon. The only good news the market can see is the outcome of the election on Tuesday. Of course, we won't know the actual outcome of the election until the Democrats are finished manipulating the results, but if they can't cheat enough to win, a red wave will send the market skyrocketing. That really is the only last hope for this market for this year. But don't fret, because January is around the corner. January is typically a great month as we head into the next earnings season, and also lingers from the retail sector, where we may have some hope there as well. That is, if inflation doesn't take the wind out of the sails of the consumers. Right now, the average consumer is unaware of their credit card rate increasing of 4 to 5%, so they'll just keep on spending until they see it. The consumer will realize the rate increase when they get their bills in February and March, and the credit card companies basically can't wait for you to shop this Christmas. And by the way, Starbucks earnings came in, and the earnings report, if it's any indication of the retail market to come, we should have a great retail market. Starbucks beat earnings expectations. The report showed that consumers are spending more money on novelty drinks and don't care about the price increases. Well, at least for now. So it's kind of like the barrage of earnings that came in yesterday. There were so many of them. Here's a few notable reports and what they may mean to the market. So shares of DoorDash also popped more than 14% in extended trading yesterday after the food delivery company posted better than expected sales and total orders in the third quarter. DoorDash said that the number of orders it delivered in the third quarter rose 27% to 439 million orders, which topped Wall Street's expectations of 433 million orders. I can tell you that's actually pretty fabulous. It kind of means that now that the scamdemic has ended, people are still using the service. However, most of the stocks who benefited from the scamdemic, it's kind of a far cry, or like I should say, most of the stocks that benefited from the scamdemic, it's a far cry from the crazy price it was a year ago or when the company first became public. The stock is now at about 53 after it moved up 5 points overnight from the good report. But a year ago, DoorDash was at 230. Another company called Block, who owns the payment system Square, also had great earnings report, and the stock jumped 12% overnight. But the stock, which is now at my anticipated 2019 level of about 61, peaked last year at 255. Hey, just a reminder for all you guys who watch this on a regular basis and are fans of the show, I have held on to a theory for about a year now that all stocks would reset back to 2019 numbers, and so far this theory is holding pretty true with stock after stock. Roku is even another stock that recently reset its price in 2019. It is now trading at 51, and this stock hit a high of 315 last year. The stock market is calming down and the euphoria is over. The good news is that we will have normal moves once again. And I gotta be honest with you, that's good for me. That makes the market move predictably, and it makes me more likely that I'll have good options plays. I mentioned Block as the credit card processing company doing well. However, PayPal stock dropped overnight, but they actually had a good earnings report. I know, it's kind of weird. This is another stock that also fits my theory. It is at the 2019 price of about 72, and the stock was as high as 231 a year ago. An expected stock crash from last year was the company Carvana. Oh my goodness. This is the company that sells you a used car and delivers it to you from a huge vending machine. You've probably seen these Carvana vending machines in some major cities. I don't know. I thought this was the dumbest idea I'd ever seen in a long time, and apparently Wall Street is now agreeing with me. The stock, which is around 13-ish a share, was also as high as 307 a year ago. You guys want to know why your 401k and mutual funds are doing so bad? These stocks are the reason. Oh yeah, and also Biden's policies causing the stocks to skyrocket and then drop. But anyway, in this case, Carvana is about half the price it was in 2019. This company is headed for disaster, and I expect it to fade away like other fad companies. Speaking of fad companies, Coinbase, the company that hit it big because of crypto craze, also reported earnings yesterday. The earnings were down. However, it appears that activity on the app has increased. This gave Wall Street some hope that the company may have enough users on the app to make it a profit in the future. When this stock was introduced, the investors drove it up to about 370. It slowly declined month after month, and now it trades at 55. Crypto itself has lost its appeal to the average person, and stocks like this show the results of that lack of interest. As I've said at the end of each show, crypto is getting boring. Bitcoin has been sitting in the $20,000 range for months now, and it's only going to lead to disaster. Out of curiosity, I looked at the price of Bitcoin in 2019, and guess what? The price was about $10,000. So my prediction of Bitcoin has been that the next move will be $12,000 and then $7,000. So I just confirmed it today by looking at the 2019 price. It may actually back up my theory. The past 2 quarters have shown stocks to be getting clobbered as the investors pull out their positions and punish the stocks because of their bad earnings. We have seen this with Meta and Google this year especially. Both of these companies, in my opinion, will make major comebacks, and the current prices are bargains. I think now is the time to start building a portfolio of the stocks you thought you missed out on in the past 2 years. Just stay away from stocks like Peloton. This stock should have never seen the high of 150. It's amazing, right? It only benefited from the illegal fascist lockdowns, and even when I first saw the idea of a stationary bike with a cool TV screen, I knew it would be a passing fad like Fitbit was. I'm surprised that Amazon or Google hasn't assimilated this company yet. I've said that Meta would be a good candidate to buy this company. Imagine riding your stationary bike in the metaverse. I think that's probably the best use for it. Finally, a probable application of Zuckerberg's electronic playground. I guess I should also mention Robinhood stock, which is now trading at about 12.5. This stock trading app had less than expected loss in earnings this period, so Wall Street rewarded them with a slight bump in the stock price. This is another company that will probably fall away or get absorbed into the next few years. On today's agenda is a jobs report. We are seeing more and more companies making announcements that they are cutting jobs. Twitter is reported to let about 3,700 woke employees go today. Elon Musk is going to make this company profitable or die trying. We also have reports that Lyft is cutting 13% of its workforce this year. And, well, they actually emailed their employees with a warning saying it's because they're expecting a recession next year. The company will see a decrease in revenue, and therefore they must cut jobs. Lyft has a nice severance package, though, for those who are being put out. They're offering 10 weeks of pay. Where does 10 weeks of pay put them? In next year, in January, right? Better hurry and get a new job soon because the jobs will be drying up shortly. We've heard of Amazon and Meta reducing headcount as well, and the companies all fear a recession. So today we will have the official job number that I will believe will be too good because once again we need to show that people are unemployed to stop the Fed from raising interest rates as fast as they are. Because of the high job demand in the past, unemployment has been at historic lows. There's still more job openings than people to work the jobs, but this is going to end abruptly in about 6 months. Unfortunately, the report won't show this today, and the Fed won't take into consideration the lack of that the report reflects. So come December, we'll have another 50 to 75 basis points increase hike, and the market will tank again. We all know the recession is coming, but the Fed chairs aren't interested in hunches. They want the cold facts. Just as cold as the dead economy will be next year. All right, look, we covered a whole bunch of stuff in this segment, and before we take a commercial, I want to take a look at those things, the futures. There we go. What is it called? All right. Anyway, the futures are up 180. The S&P is up 29, and the Nasdaq is up 83, and all of this is going to change once the job report comes out. But let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with some cool stories.
Okay, so you thought about buying and selling real estate. You've thought about investing in the stock market, but don't know where to start. Well, what if you could find a place to unlock strategies to master both real estate and the stock market, all without the headache? That place is Investor Schooling, hosted by Larry Steinhouse, an expert in real estate, financial literacy, and the ins and outs of the stock market. You can attend Investor Schooling in person or online 8 times a month. You can and will learn how to make money in real estate, and you will learn mastery of stock techniques such as options and covered calls. You will even get a chance to ask one of your burning questions to the stock option sultan, the master of picks and plays. Call 866-424-2829 for free information and receive a complimentary pass to attend classes, or register online at investorschooling.com. Don't delay. These passes are limited. So what are you waiting for? Call 866-424-2829. That's 866-424-2829. Or visit investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com.
Excuse me. All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse. And if you'd like more information on investor schooling, you can go to investorschooling.com or call 866-424-2829. That's 866-424-2829. Hey, I want to welcome you to the show. We are here live on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you can also find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Please search Money Chat Now and Larry Steinhouse on Spotify. And please subscribe there as well. And if you'd like to connect to me personally, you can go to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com. And there you will find my social media connections, my email, and my text message information. That's contactlarry.com. All right. So far, we've been discussing, of course, from market recap. Coming up, we have Pelosi and DePape. Is it DePape or DePape? I don't know. We also have Trump. It's continuing Saga. And, of course, we have today's picks and plays. But first, did you guys hit that like button? Did you guys hit that share button yet? Hey, also, if you're watching online, please say hi if you haven't already. Leaving a comment is really the only way I know you're watching, so please share and like as well. And don't forget to order my new book. It's called Money Hacks, and if you ordered it, please leave a review on Amazon. So take a look at this book. Make sure you order it. Make sure you order it on Amazon or on Barnes & Noble or wherever fine books are sold. And after you read it, please leave me a review. All right, real quick, a whole bunch of people are joining us. We have Sandra asking me, she's joining us and asking me how my gluten-free is going. Can you tell me that I put on 20 pounds since the last time I said I was going to go gluten-free? We got the Johnsons in the house. We got Ken ranting and raving. I want a Democrat to win. Please stop voting for Republicans. Wah, wah, wah. We got James who's back from YouTube jail. And we got Glenn saying hi as well. Boy, Ken, you're so obsessed. Anyway, let's talk about Pelosi's attacker. Look, I had to mention this story because I saw yesterday there was basically, it was all about the Pelosi attack and break-in, and there's so many rumors about this attack that it will probably become the next Hunter Biden laptop cover-up. I don't know. Stories about how this guy, Dave DePape, or DePape, who attacked Paul Pelosi with a hammer in Pelosi's mansion, may have been a gay lover of Pelosi. Rumors that they were in their underwear when the attack happened. And, of course, rumors that this may have been staged just to try to blame the MAGA Republicans for violence to swing the midterm elections. Well, one rumor that is absolutely true is the fact that this guy, David DePape, who actually attacked Paul Pelosi, is an illegal alien. That's right. He is here in this country illegally. He is actually, believe it or not, a Canadian citizen who entered this country through the Mexican border in 2008. He was here on a visiting visa. The problem was that the type of visa is only good for 6 months. He's been here for 14 years. This is the kind of karma that the Republicans should take advantage of. Pelosi and the Democrats have been saying this attack was caused by the hatred of MAGA Republicans. But in fact, this attack was caused by poor border and immigration policies. Can you see the commercial now? I mean, this would be a great commercial. Paul Pelosi, an 80-year-old man, was brutally beaten with a hammer by an illegal border-crossing scumbag. We need to put a stop to border crashers, and we need to stop our citizens from being attacked. Vote Republican to close the border and stop this madness. If you don't, the next time it could be you. Save an old man. Vote Republican. Wouldn't that be a great ad? Getting back to the story anyway, the Department of Homeland Security is now saying that DePape may face deportation following his criminal trial, so eventually DePape will be on the plane. Actually, I think it's kind of too good for him. I'd rather see him face a life or a near-life sentence for attempted murder. But of course, this happened in California, and with governors like Newsom, this guy will be out in about 3 to 5 years. I don't know, maybe we can give him a silver hammer and award him with directions to Newsom's house? Bang, bang. We definitely need a parody of the Beatles song Maxwell's Silver Hammer on this one. I did try to do it myself, but it was too early in the morning to think that hard. So what do you think? Should we deport him, or should we make him do the Newsom 5-year plan in a California jail first? Actually, come to think of it, he will probably commit Clinton-side anyway in the next few months, so it really won't matter. All right, let's talk about the continuing Trump saga. Well, as I discussed Pelosi in the last segment, I guess I should discuss an interesting update on the Trump Mar-a-Lago raid and classified versus declassified papers found there. Look, as we have seen, the Democrats continue to try to manipulate the upcoming election with ridiculous witch hunts. Have you all noticed that the term insurrection is no longer used in the media? Now it's the Capitol Hill riot. Sounds about right to me. The actual insurrection took place during, the Summer of Love in 2020, where at least 25 Americans were killed during the protests and political unrest of 2020. All this over a fentanyl addict who resisted arrest. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I can't discuss that. I'll be put in Facebook and YouTube jail. Sorry, Thought Police. It's okay. I regress back to my story about Mar-a-Lago raid and the documents. Well, as you know, the raid happened a few months ago, and papers that the government said were classified were seized. Well, Trump continues to defend himself by saying he declassified them. Well, now a Trump advisor who had been subpoenaed to testify, named Kash Patel, has been granted immunity by the Justice Department. This was after a judge ruled that an immunity offer was the only way to compel Patel to testify in the ongoing probe of alleged classified documents removed from the White House in the final days of former President Trump. Patel's testimony is considered crucial to answering the question of whether Trump declassified any of the documents he took with him. Trump has claimed that he declassified all the documents he took with him before he left office, and according to an article that I've read, presidents have broad powers to declassify documents. However, declassification orders must follow a procedure. The question is whether these are officially declassified or not. Patel claimed in an August interview with the Wall Street Journal that he had personally witnessed Trump verbally declassify these documents. Patel also indicated that Trump wanted the documents to be made public because the former president believed the record supported his claim that he had been unjustly targeted by the Justice Department over his campaign ties to Russia. Patel told the Journal that it had to do with Russiagate, it had to do with the Hillary email scandal, and it had to do with a whole lot of other stuff. And Trump said this is all declassified. So think about that. That means that, and also if you remember, Clinton just dropped her lawsuit, or just kind of had the lawsuit dismissed, mostly probably because he had all of this documentation taken away. So will Patel stand by his words or become a traitor in the end? With the immunity order in place, he may be free to speak the truth, but if the truth is how this information is all about the Clintons and their cabal, immunity may not help him from his internal thoughts of suicide. Yeah, we'll have to see if he becomes the next victim of Clinton's side. Anyway, that's it for now. Let's take a break, and when I come back, we'll talk about some more picks and plays after this commercial. Hi, I'm Larry Steinhouse, and one of the most misunderstood things in America is money. That's why I've written this book. It's called Money Hacks, because everything you think you know about money is wrong. And I'm telling you, everything you think you know about money is wrong. When you read this book, you will learn things about money that you did not know. You will even learn if money can buy you happiness. I have a full chapter dedicated to that. You're going to definitely want to read that. I talk about how to use other people's money to buy real estate. I talk about how to save more money, and I even talk about how to rebuild your credit score in this book. There are 22 amazing chapters in this book. This book is now available everywhere. It's available on Amazon. It's available on barnesandnoble.com. And you can order this book right now, and you'll have it in 2 days, and you'll start learning things about money that you never knew before. So order the book right now. Go to Amazon, go to barnesandnoble.com, and order the book, Money Hacks by Larry Steinhouse. All right, welcome back to Money Chat Now. I'm your host, Larry Steinhouse. You guys know we have a Spotify channel. Hey, listen. Go there, subscribe now, and listen to yesterday's rant about the elections. I think I'll actually like that a lot. If you haven't already heard it, or also send it to your friends. By the way, if you want to, you can just look up Money Chat Now or Larry Steinhouse by going to Spotify, and you can find it there. Hey, they're also, like I said, all these segments are broken out for your enjoyment. And I'm telling you right now, other people will enjoy it as well. A couple of people I want to say hello to have joined us since I said hello before. We have Art, we have Glenn, we have my brother Seth. Good morning, Seth. And we have, it looks like we've got, who else? I think James and Arthur saying hi and Bill saying hi. Thanks so much for watching. I totally appreciate you guys. You guys are definitely awesome. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. What are we missing here? Oh, by the way, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, you can be a sponsor on the show. And, you also be a sponsor of the show on Saturday. So like tomorrow when I do the show on WPHT, you'll be a sponsor on that as well. Our sponsorship program includes spots here and PHT. So please reach out. Let me know if you want to be a sponsor, or if you want more information on sponsorship. You can reach out by finding me on Facebook or by going to contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com. All right. Now, let's talk about today and what's going to happen today and what's going to go on. As you know, we already talked about the market recap. We talked about Pelosi and DePape and how the Republicans should actually. I find it funny that my brother Seth, said that we should deport him or we should send him to Martha's Vineyard. Why would we want to send him to Martha's Vineyard? Let's leave him in California where he belongs. That's where all the other illegals are anyway. We talked about Trump's continuing saga and the records. And coming up, of course, we have today's picks and plays. But I want you guys to hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button, especially if you're watching the show. Hit that like button. Tell all your friends about the show. Let them know it's both entertaining and educational. And please share it on your page or in a group that you know may enjoy the show. All right, look, it's Friday, and on Friday, the market means crazy times. Fridays are always a surprise. We have options expiring where the shareholders work to keep their stocks from being taken, and we have 2 days of mystery. Many short-term stock traders get concerned on the weekend because anything can happen. We also have the election on Tuesday, and that's a serious wild card. If the Democrats keep control, the stock market and the economy are absolutely doomed. If the the Americans, gain control, there'll be a slight chance that the market will rally on the news. Unfortunately, we won't know the answer until the Democrats are done stuffing voting boxes and the late ballots are all counted. I'm looking forward to Meta to hit my number of about 85. It came real close yesterday, and it might be time to get in. I expect Apple and Amazon to continue to drop at least 30% or more. and I'm hoping for a pop in the S&P so I could buy a put on it. Like I said, 3,900 or even 4,000 is a perfect put play on that. Besides all of this, cash and the dividend stocks may be the play for now. So get ready for January. January is going to be a great month. That'll be the month that you'll make the most money in the coming year. It's going to all go bad after that. So be careful and start to pay attention to that. All right, let's take a look at the futures one last time and talk about what's going on here. It looks like we have the Dow is up 216, the S&P is up 33, and the NASDAQ is up 94. So it's starting out to be a good day, but when the jobs report comes out, and the weird part is that the job report is good, the stock market is going to drop. All right, Boring Coin and Sleepy Ethereum are still just sitting there in the $20,000 to $1,500 range. Nothing but boredom here. So crypto is kind of boring. Even Dogecoin slowed down again after Musk isn't saying anything about it. Gold and silver aren't even moving either, and they're also just getting boring as well. Gold is around $1,650 and silver is just under 20. And like I've been saying, it's a good time to buy it. I think gold is the better buy at the moment. So the Treasury bond is over 4.15%, and it'll probably go over 4.25% soon, and that will freak Wall Street out the first time it happens. But then they're going to get used to it. That's why I kind of like it. I like the idea that the bond rate will be over 4 and Wall Street will get used to it. It's important that Wall Street gets used to it. Oil is over $90 a barrel and it's creeping up again. The average gas price is about $3.80, but I've seen it $4 and above everywhere I go. And just trust me that next week, Thursday or Friday, gas prices are going to jump. I would say probably close to a quarter, just because they don't need it for the midterm election anymore. Hey, I want to thank you for watching Money Chat Now. Listen, if you're a viewer of this show, please share with your friends. Let your friends know that we are live here every morning at 7:30 on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And of course, that you can also find repeats of the show on Rumble and Spotify. Look, if you're enjoying the show, spread the word. If you're not enjoying the show, stop watching it. I don't care. But if you're enjoying the show, let everybody else know how good it is and how much you enjoy watching the show. Even Ken the Democrat, come on, share it. Tell everybody how you berate all the people on here because you are so ignorant that you don't know anything about politics. All right, my name is Larry Steinhouse. I am the host of Money Chat Now, and I am the CEO of Investor Schooling. And remember that you can contact me directly at contactlarry.com. That's contactlarry.com. Hey, tomorrow I'll be on the air on WPHT with Investor Schooling Live at 2 p.m. If you want to tune in or call into the show, that's a call-in show. So if you want to make comments, Ken the Democrat, you can actually call me and you can actually argue with me right on the air. So everybody have a great weekend and make it a profitable day.